Welcome to The Relay, a podcast from Gulf Relay where we dive behind the scenes of our operations, teams, and industry. Hi guys, welcome back to The Relay. My name is Sarah Williams and today I'm joined with James May. James, why don't you tell everyone what it is you do at Gulf Relay and how long you've been here?
Well, I'm a truck driver for Gulf Relay, and also I train newcomers, and if they have a little bit of experience, I train them also. I've been here 22 months, and this has been one of the best jobs that I ever been on, and I like my team,
Okay.
I mean, I never had a run-in with no one here. You know, everyone, they get along, and if you have some that don't get along, I never seen it, but I'm comfortable here.
Well, that's good.
I love the job.
Okay, so how'd you find Gulf Relay?
One of the recruiters. I was at Chopsticks in Clinton eating.
No way, really?
Yes. And I don't know if it was Miss Ned, but it was one of them, and she said I was talking about a local position. Yeah. Because I had just left a job, I said, well, I'm trying to do something local. And she said, sir, I don't mean no harm, but I just heard you. Are you looking for a local position? I said, yeah, sure. And she said, let me get your information. She got it, and about 30 minutes later, Miss Rhea called me. Yeah. And we talked and laughed, and she was like, well, I got a position open for you, if you would like it. I said, oh, sure. And she brought me on.
Well, that's nice. That's easy. That's free, too. Yes. That's free for us, too. Okay, so you're a local driver, then. You don't do any OTR or regional?
No, like most I did was retrieve a couple of trucks, and I mean, I'm always open if they need me. Yeah. Because I'm dedicated to the work I do, and especially, you like the job. Usually I tell a person, you like the job, I like the money I make. Yeah. But now I'm able to tell them both. Yeah. I'm satisfied with my pay, and I'm satisfied with the job, and I'm satisfied with the people who I work with and around.
Well, that's great. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, so what do you do all of it for? Like, what is your reason for being a truck driver, and why? Like, what's your situation at home? Like, who are you out there making money for?
Well, my first goal was when I decided I wanted to be a truck driver, to put something together for our younger generations. Okay. Everyone might not have a education to go out and get a job, and I know they got a lot of kids out there, and I was going to build my landscape, which I have, detail, and I was going to help them and show them what it's like to work. Yeah. Most of all, I have 2 younger boys coming up too. So I want to be able to, learn all that I can learn so that I can show them and teach them to pass it on. Yeah. And plus it helps to, take care of my family. And like I say, even though I run my own business on the side, got other jobs, and I always been interested in becoming a truck driver. Because I had an uncle that used to do it, and I saw a couple of more gentlemen, from my neighborhood. And being a truck driver is a good experience for me. I learned a lot. I accomplished a lot with it. Yeah. And I'm proud. And I thank God for it, because when I was taking the test, I was like, man, it was time that I wanted to give up. But something just kept telling me, push, push, push. Yeah. And I've pushed, and I've been successful ever since.
That's awesome. You're just such a happy guy. It's so nice.
People always ask me, I've always been that way when I was little. Yeah. Why you smile so much? I said, what's there to be mad about? Yeah, right? God woke me up, started me on my way. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated.
The golden rule, yeah.
And if I can get along with a person, I get along. If I can't, I stay my distance, because you can love a person from a distance. Yeah. You ain't gotta, all just be mean and do even negative things to them because they do it to you. Yeah. And you can't control what other people do, but you can control yourself. Right. And if you know you're not going to get along with someone, you remove yourself from that situation. Right. I had to do that with my siblings growing up, and I was like, why am I always one that has to leave? Why can't they go away? But that's just the way it is. But no, you seem like you're just like a genuinely content person in life, which is just great to see. I try to keep a humble spirit. We all have
an ego.
Yeah. But I try to avoid the other side as much as possible, and the only way to do that is treat people with the way I want to be treated. Greet them with a smile. How you doing?
Yeah.
I don't look at this person like, oh, they got attitude or they got attitude. I can't pass judgment on a person. All I could do is just be me. How you doing? You speak, you don't, you don't. But every time I see you, whether you speak to me, I'm still going to speak. How you doing? Eventually, one day, you're going to speak.
You're going to smile at me, I promise.
Right.
So you mentioned that you have another business, or you have like a side business. Mm-hmm. What is that? You said landscaping?
Landscaping and detailing.
Detailing cars or detailing?
Detailing cars.
Okay.
Sidewalks, houses.
How'd you get into that?
I had matter of fact, one of the workers that work here, Britt, Mr. Britt.
Him and his side hustles too. Yeah. Goodness gracious.
It done been a time while I sprayed his car with light out, because the gentleman that was running the detail shop, he had me down, like if he had to go out and do mobile, I sit there. So I started off at Hillcrest Motors with a man named Mr. Jackson Hudson.
Okay.
And I liked it. Of course, I always did it, but I never just decided to open my own business. So by working with him, I obtained my own pressure wash, my own equipment, and I said, well, I'll move forward. And I started doing mobile, like going out, setting up. And, sometimes I go down there and pressure wash with the brick, and, we talked and all that, so we go way back.
Yeah.
And that's what motivated me too, because I used to get the calls, everybody, I go up there, get them in detail, and I said, hey, pays good.
Yeah.
Then I started landscape, which is something I always have, been into.
Yeah.
But I said, well, why not just go ahead on and start my own business, working for myself. And again, I could teach the younger generation. If I know how to do it, then I show them how to do it.
Right, and like running your own books and money and business and showing them that too. Because that's something we don't learn in school.
Right. Some of them gonna get it, some of them ain't.
Yeah.
But I'm like this. If I try to show you how to run a weed eater and I see that you can't get it, then I'm gonna show you a ride mold. I see that you can't get it, then I know something you can do. I just gotta find out what it is so I can help you. Okay, we'll pick up paper. That's your position.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna say, well, I can't use you because you can't do one thing, because in landscaping, detailing, there's multiple things you could do.
Yeah.
And my goal is to help you because I have a heart to do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather help them than to have somebody, going out, putting drugs in their hand and trying to mislead them.
Yeah.
And I, most of the time when I went to the parents, they say, yeah, I have no problem with that. For the summer, can your child work with me? You know? But since I started trucking, it's kind of,
splitting your time is harder.
But I'm putting something in effect now where I gotta get, trying to find somebody that I could trust, to really run. Hey, take these little ones, show them what they need to do.
Yeah.
And pay.
Yeah. So these little ones, are they just like kids in your neighborhood that you were like, you need a summer job?
Some of them, and kids at that age going out working, they get excited because I know how, well, I'm going to work.
I'm going to have my own money.
But where the surprise come in at, they not getting chunk change. They getting payroll just like I would pay an adult.
Yeah.
Just because you might be 10 or 11, 12, don't mean that I'm just...
Your labor isn't worth it, yeah.
Here's you 25 or 30. No. If they did like $200 worth of work,
you
they
pay them $200.
Yeah. Because they're going to motivate them to come back and, hey, you don't have to go out there and sell drugs. You don't have to go out there and steal. You don't have to go out there and rob nobody to make money. You can make it here.
Yeah.
Find yourself, search yourself, see what it is that you're good at. And, like they would say, I'm going to just say it like they would say on the street, I don't have to sell dope to the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You can say, it's not about what you make, it's how you manage what you make.
Yeah.
And I try to coach them. If you put 150 up, a week, put it up.
Yeah.
If you make, a certain amount, like 800 to 1,000, put your 500 up and spend the rest, but use it wisely.
Yeah.
If you can get a job where you put up 500 a week, that's $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then you can add to it, So I try to teach them that because they're just like I tell my wife, when kids gonna be kids.
Yeah.
And when they in school, the teacher call and say, hey, I got a problem with James Jr., I'm gonna listen.
Yeah.
I study my kids at the house, so I know what you're capable of doing and what you're not.
Yeah.
So if it match up, you know what I'm saying? It did. We go from there. But my biggest thing is kids. I love kids, you know, and I love trying to help people in the community. Sometimes I see a homeless person, you know, and they ask, hey, man, you got some spare change? And it wasn't mean, but I saw one dude, hey, I said, man, I said, excuse me, brother. I said, you see there with all this equipment?
Yeah.
And first thing, you had me for some change, but you didn't ask me about a job.
Yeah.
You know? Well, you got a job? I said, how sincere are you?
Yeah.
Because I used to work with Common Ground.
Okay.
That was a church. Common Ground over the church.
Okay.
Pastored by John Perkins, the late John Perkins, and Voice of Calvary.
Okay.
You know, I used to deal with them, cutting their grass in their houses and property and stuff. So the first time people come to church.
Yeah.
You know, but I also let them know, don't come because I asked you, come because it's in your heart.
Right.
Now, I'm going to help you to get on, but I want you to be sincere about it. If you need to help, we'll help you to get
right, and I can't have you being a bad influence
right.
around my team.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, you know, that I do most, because I've been through a lot, you know. They do struggle, but in order to become something, you have to go through something.
Well, and sometimes you have to, again, you're in control of your own life, so no one else, you can't rely on anyone else to come and help
right.
you. You can't rely on anyone else to make your day better. You have to go out and do that for yourself. Yeah. Well, I thank you so much for joining me. I never expect these conversations to go anywhere, but this was really lovely.
Well,
I really appreciate it. And
I
love talking to you guys.
Yeah, and the main thing, like I said, Golf Relay, this is one of the best companies I don't work for.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to put no other companies down.
Sure.
But I like the environment. I communicate with the dispatch, Justin and David. Sometimes I don't agree with what they do,
yeah.
but I still do it, you know.
Yeah. Well, and that's like one of the hardest
grow.
parts is the communication between drivers and people in the office. It's like if you don't tell them what you need and what you want with, you know, like days in advance or, you know, even if crazy things come up, if you don't communicate, how can you expect them to give you the hours or time you need?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I don't, you know, like I hear someone, you know, like I'm like this. I'm a very nice person. When I come down there, I try to speak to every dispatcher. And, hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah.
If I go to the office, I'm always, Mr. William, how you doing? Mr. Marcus, how you doing? Miss Caleb, how you doing?
Yeah.
You know, everybody. I speak to them, Miss Nan, even Miss Ginger.
Yeah.
Even Miss Marley, you know, she speaks to me now. And I mean, I tell some of the new drivers, man, I ain't getting no loan. I said, let me tell you something. The key is communication. Mm-hmm. You think about your dispatch got so many other truckers that they got to assist. Mm-hmm. They might not see your empty call come through.
Yeah.
They might not see your request come through. The proper way to do it, well, how you do it? I said, well, when I got a load and I hit that dock and I feel that forklift on there, hello, hey, they unload me. What you got for me?
Yeah.
That gives them a chance to go ahead. Well, he getting unloaded, so yeah, we can find something.
Make sure you've got
I don't
everything
just
lined up.
send no empty call and just sit there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Because what are you doing? You're not doing anything.
I'm sitting there waiting on them. I'm going to show you I want to work.
Yeah.
Like if there ain't nothing going on, you know, Mr. William Marcus and, you know, Mr. Lonnie Allen, we advise them for you to do. I done got on the tractor, grade the yard. I likes to work.
Yeah.
When I came to Golf Relay, I came to work.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm not pulling no trailer, no load, if you got something else, whether it's in the mechanic shop or whatever, hey, I'm willing because I want to learn all I can learn.
Well, yeah. Because then you'll never be without a way to make money and, like, provide for your livelihood.
And that way, if a driver is short or something happened, or somebody need my assistance, I can say, well, hey, man, I remember Mr. Lonnie taught me that I could do it.
Yeah.
You know? Let me help you, you know? Ain't nobody driving truck. I'm just, you know, a nice person like that, you know?
Yeah.
I like the company. I'm here to build a company, and I'm here today for this truck rodeo because it's a good experience.
Yeah.
I like it, and in my mind, with Golf Relay, we are a team. We never losers. Even if neither one of us win today, we still winners because we had the heart and courage to come here.
Yeah. You're so great.
So we are winners. We don't lose, you know. We are winners, you know. We ain't afraid to face a challenge.
No.
And as long as there's breath in my body, and as long as I'm ready to play a Golf Relay, I will attend every rodeo whether I win, lose, or draw.
Okay, so we'll see you back here again next year, huh?
Without a doubt, if this guy's real. And I'm going to claim it in the name of Jesus.
Amen. I love that.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks again. I think we're all out of time, but this has been another episode of The Relay. James May, Sarah Williams, and we'll see you next time. Be safe out there.